Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Fatma and you are on the Fatma Sparkle channel. I promised you that we're going to have some good things to talk about. And because of that, this week we're all about my engagement. I'm going to attempt to redo my engagement photo shoot look, and then you tell me, did I stick it or not? But before we even get into the video, I have to give a disclaimer. So during the time when I actually was supposed to have this engagement photo shoot, it was the same time that I was shooting the promo videos and photos for a TV series that I was on known as Faithless. Some of you have managed to watch Faithless on Showmax, and if you have, thank you for supporting. I played Hope on Faithless, and during these 2 days that we were shooting the promo, I actually didn't have the time to prepare so much for the engagement photo shoot. So you'll notice something. The outfit that I wore at the promo videos is the same one I wore at this engagement photo shoot, but it didn't matter because this cute jumpsuit actually brought everything together. It looked so fresh, so light. I loved it. And so my husband and I decided to have our photo shoot here in Nairobi to celebrate our engagement. So here we go, my attempt at redoing my engagement look. So for the first step, we're going to start off with eyebrows as always. So I'm going to use this spoolie, and then I'm going to comb the eyebrows really well so that we can be able to start, getting the eyebrows good and ready. So I'm going to use this pencil to draw the eyebrows. Today my eyebrows are a little bit bushy, but I want to show you how you can still achieve a nice, beautiful arc even when your eyebrows are not, nicely cleaned out. So let's do this. So for the next step, we're going to do the concealer under the eyebrows. I know last time I said that I normally use foundation, but for this photo shoot, I knew there are going to be big lights and it's going to be a studio. So I went with a concealer to make the eyebrow pop even more. So let's do that. And now it's time for us to blend the concealer. So we're going to use a damp beauty blender to blend everything on top of the eye all the way to the upper part of the eyebrow. Let's do this. Okay, now that we're done with the eyebrows, it's time for us to do the eyeshadow. Today we're going to finish with the eyes first, then we get into the foundation because sometimes the eyeshadow might pour onto your skin under the eye, and because we're going to do black eyeshadow underneath the eye, we don't want to actually look like we have a black eye. So let's start with the eyeshadow. So for the eyeshadow, what we are going to do actually is start with a little bit of brown all the way here on the eye socket. And this is the brown we are going to use together with this one. So we'll use these two. And then we're actually going to add a little bit of maroon, which is this one right here, same area. Okay, so once we're done with these three, I'll show you exactly what to do with the eyelid. So let's get to the eyeshadow. So now what I'm doing is just blending what I've applied, and what you need to blend is just the three eyeshadows just so that it can look like one, okay? So that you don't have harsh lines, and you need a brush that is clean with no eyeshadow on it. So it's time for us to do the eyelid. This eyeshadow has been with me for such a long time, and there's reasons why, because it's actually really, really good. So I'm going to use this shimmery part and use it for my eyelid. So I'm going to show you how you can be able to achieve a more beautiful eye if you really want to just blend everything together and not look like it's too much. Let's do it. So now it's time for us to do the eyeliner. As you noticed, for this engagement look, the eyeliner was more pronounced. I had a longer wing. So I'm going to show you how I was able to achieve that. And it's a very simple trick that I learned on YouTube. So we're done with the liner. As you can tell, it's not perfect. The wing is not perfect, but that's when we bring in the concealer. This is what's going to help you in shaping this wing such that you actually have the type of wing that you want. Let me show you how to do that. So now that we have a more defined wing, it's time for us to do the under eye. And I normally use black eyeshadow for this. always get yourself a really good black eyeshadow and then a brush so that when you do your waterline, you actually don't end up having it sweating and drooping when, your makeup, when you're spending your day in your makeup. So let's do the under eye. So the next step is mascara. This is going to be really important because for this look, I did not do any false lashes or extensions. So the mascara needed to be thick and for my lashes to actually pop. So let's do that. So now it's time for us to do the foundation. But before you do that, since you're done with the eyes and a little bit of eyeshadow is on your skin, you can actually wipe out just a little bit. And once you're done with that, it means that you are good to go and you can start doing the foundation. Let's do it. So now we're done with the foundation. It's time for us to do the lipstick. I went with a red lip because I felt like it made the look more fresh and beautiful and my lips popped more. And this lipstick, I love it because it lasts way longer, especially because this is for a photo shoot. So let's do the lipstick. We're done with the red lip. Now it's time for us to do the powder. As I told you guys last time, I have seen so many makeup artists actually use this powder kit, and it's best for contouring and also for making sure that you stay matte, especially for a photo shoot. So let's do the powder. We're going to start off with the under eye and then we powder the rest of the face. Let's do this. So this is our final step. Once we're done with the powder, it's going to be time for dress up, and I know you guys love it. So I'll see you there. So guys, here is the final look. What do you think? This is one of my favorite jumpsuits. This together with this beautiful wig I actually got from my sister's shop, Unapologetic Dida. Make sure you check her out on TikTok so that you can always be the first one to know when she drops some new cute items. Also, I loved this cute little, I don't know what to call it, but it says bride to be at the back. So this is what I went with when it was time for the photo shoot. And this color I chose specifically because on set for the Faithless TV show, the stylist always used to dress me in this particular color. And so every time I would watch myself on screen, I thought, I actually love this color. So I knew anytime I do any kind of photo shoot, I'll go for it. So here are my 3 very important tips if you actually want to have your very own engagement photo shoot. Number 1, you need a theme. Go online, research on Pinterest, and find what kind of theme are you looking for. Maybe you want it to be more romantic. That means you'll have to get yourself a rose flower, maybe a long dress that's slitted, and maybe your partner will need a suit. A theme is going to help you because it'll make you look much better and you look more organized, so to speak. Secondly, do some research on the photo shoot and also do some research on the studio, because when you do research on the studio, you find out what type of set they have. If they have many sets, the better for you. For us, we were able to find out that they had an area that was a balcony. They also had an area that looked more romantic. And then they had this other area that I thought was so fresh and bubbly, which is where I took most of my photos in this particular jumpsuit. So I had to do research on the place, and that's how I ended up picking the outfits I picked. And last but not least, you have to make sure that every time you go for a photo shoot, just be resourceful. Check your wardrobe and find an outfit that already looks good on you. Maybe it's a dress, everyone's been telling you you look good in it, or it's a suit, whatever it is, pick that outfit and go and have a photo shoot in it, because you are 100% sure that you're going to look good in it, and it really doesn't matter if people have seen you in it. It really doesn't, as long as you look good and you feel great. So guys, what do you think? This is my final look. I actually wanted to do something nice and fresh, and I loved this that actually said bride to be. It had to be one of my favorite things during the shoot. We had fun, my husband and I. So what about you? What are you planning for your engagement? And if it's not an engagement, is it a graduation ceremony? Is it maybe your birthday? Whatever it is, what have you planned for yourself as you're planning a photo shoot? If you want to learn more, make sure you comment below and you tell me. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel, for all the positive comments from last week's video. I love you guys so much for always supporting. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn the notifications bell on. That way you know every single time I post a new video. My name is Fatma. I love you for watching. Mwah.